Hey, some say a producer should be trained to use the agency management system. Others say it's the biggest waste of time and resources. So should a producer have a login to the agency management system, the CSR sandbox, or should they have their own sandbox, a system to do their work? Well, welcome to the Big Ignition channel, home of the triple threat solution, a combination of sales training, sales CRM, and sales management all in one package. We help leaders create spaces where sales teams thrive and expand. And that's a win-win, right? So today we're going to dig into a hot topic in many agencies. Should producers have access to the agency management system, or should they have their own system? And this might surprise some of you, but all of my fastest growing clients firmly believe producers have no need to be in the agency management system. In fact, I'm going to show you why producers need their own sandbox, a sales CRM designed specifically for middle market, commercial insurance producers. So let's dive in. Let's start with the AMS. It's what I call the CSR's sandbox. And you already know this. The AMS is built to handle policy details, endorsements, and servicing tasks. And it's a world in which the CSRs thrive. But when producers get in there and start doing their work, they become executive level CSRs. Do they really need to be in there? Like I said, my fastest growing clients say no way, not at all. And I think producers should have their own sandbox, a dedicated sales CRM, not just any CRM like Pipedrive or Salesforce.com or HubSpot, but one designed with everything a middle market commercial insurance producer needs to be efficient and effective at their job. And keep this in mind too, as an agency owner, you've got some interesting responsibilities if you want a high growth firm running great sales meetings, creating a culture of accountability and ongoing training. Imagine having that designed into the CRM rather than suffering with spreadsheets or even worse, trying to do it out of the agency management system. And before I go deep on what is a sales CRM, let's take a look at who it's not for and who it is for. To me, there are three types of agencies. At the very top of the food chain is the resource-rich, capability-rich public firm. They write very large accounts, selling on their large team capabilities. And these large firms like having an enterprise CRM like Salesforce that enables them to put a team of data scientists on it looking for unique trends across a large geographical territory. Secondly, they can pull management reports and tell analysts what their sales will be over the next couple of quarters. And since that drives their stock price, it's probably a necessary thing to do. At the bottom of the food chain is the price, coverage, and reactive service agency. They write mostly smaller accounts. A producer's primary focus is securing a better quote for their prospects and clients. And their primary differentiation is that they are local, they have a knowledgeable team, and so a simple tool like Pipedrive could serve a useful purpose to help track quote. In the middle is the proactive services firm, squarely focused on middle market accounts with $7,500 to $75,000 in revenue. They're focused on helping their clients gain control of their insurance costs with proactive services. They win mostly by BOR. It's this group that a sales CRM was designed for. So what exactly should the sales CRM include? Well, why do I think of it as the producer's sandbox? Well, let me break down the essentials from my perspective. Number one is goal setting. All of the goal settings should happen inside the system, not in a separate spreadsheet. And these goals should be compelling, leading to millionaire status for producers, not just hitting a new business number this year. And then a differentiation platform. Producers need a built-in platform that integrates the proactive services they offer, making it easy to leverage their differentiation. It should be simple, deeply integrated into the CRM, and specifically geared toward middle market commercial insurance. And then prospecting. Mature producers work client relationships for introductions. And this process should be seamlessly integrated, not a paper and pencil or spreadsheet process. And new producers, man, they need to make tons of cold calls. And that should be easy too. all built into the system. And then pre-call strategy. Hey, before any appointment, leaders should help producers conduct a pre-call strategy where they are challenged to define and defend how they're better than the incumbent agent. This helps them craft a strong offense, relying less on price and coverage to win the account. And of course, sales pipeline. Every CRM has a pipeline feature, but for a middle market producer, it needs to be designed for their unique sales process. And of course, retention and service plans. Retention is key, and building a written service plan should take about 5 minutes or less and be at the heart of the system. Doing this outside the CRM on a separate system or in a spreadsheet, that's nonsense. And of course, last is measure success. All the KPIs, reports, and metrics that matter: close ratio, call to appointment ratio, average account size, book growth, should be embedded and so easy to access. And let's talk about efficiency. When producers are tied up in the AMS, they lose focus. They should be spending their time building relationships, prospecting, setting appointments, and closing deals, not looking up policy details or doing service work. A sales CRM specifically designed for their role allows them to stay focused on what really matters, and that's growth. Producers thrive in their sandbox when they have the right tools at their fingertips. So, why separate systems matter? Keeping producers out of the AMS and giving them a sales CRM that works for them isn't just about efficiency, it's about maximizing their strengths and growing revenue. When they have their own sandbox, they can be more strategic, stay organized, and ultimately drive more revenue for the agency. Let your CSRs handle the policy details in the AMS while your producers focus on growing the book. It's a win-win. So let's conclude with this. Should producers have access to the agency management system? My fastest growing clients say no, and I agree with them. Give them a dedicated sales CRM, their own sandbox, and you'll see them flourish. So thanks for watching. Hey, if you got value from this video, hit the button, the subscribe, and then drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how your agency handles this.